Hello, my name is AJ. I'm your HYPOXiX coach for today, and we have level 4.6 HYPOXiX plank. We are adding in those 8 deep breath retentions today, upping our CO2 tolerance and our strength of our abs at that end of breath. You're gonna feel those obliques like crazy. Now for today, we're gonna be down on the ground, starting on our knees. So grab a mat, pillow, Eric's pad, whatever you need to begin on the knees as we go through the mechanics of the exercise. If you're someone who's joint restricted or because of pain can't get down to the ground, you can either stand and press your hands into a wall in front of you and follow all of my cues to a T and get the benefits of the core strength, the cognition, the nervous system, the breath work, even in the standing position. You also have the option of sitting in a chair and just connecting your breathography to your ab ribbon. Now, let's go down to the floor. If you're working with a HYPOXiX coach and they've suggested a different set of reps or breath for you based on your assessment, of course you want to follow that because that is there to optimize and individualize your program. Otherwise, this is a perfect starting place, so let us begin. Screw the hands into the ground externally. So if the floor was slippery, the hands would turn out just like that. That's targeting our shoulder rotator cuff, shoulder health, injury prevention. Screw the hands. Now, the second step of the ground resistance is pulling the hands down toward the knees. So if the floor was slippery, those hands would pull down just like that. So we're screwing the hands, we're pulling the hands down, and we're also pushing our shoulder blades apart here. Okay, the shoulder blades are pushing apart, not sinking. The low back is not here, it's halfway between the two. We're holding a neutral spine for this one. Again, if you're working with a coach, they can help to deduce what your personal neutral spine is, as it tends to be individual. So just think about halfway between the 2 points, and that hard exhale, that engaged exhale as you loosen your ab ribbon around the waist is gonna help to solidify and reinforce the stability of your low back and your neutral spine. Your head posture. Your head is pushing back into an imaginary hand and also pulling up toward the wall on top of your head. So you're creating height in the spine as you go through, and you're pulling in opposition to the hands pulling down. That head is pushing up in opposition. Now, when I bring my knees off the ground, when we bring our knees off the ground into the plank, I'm going to squeeze my glutes, my feet are hip width apart, and my weight is on my third toe mostly. I know it's a lot of layers to think about if this is your first time doing the exercise, and so I want you to think about 2 components to begin: your breathography and your connection to your ab ribbon and the stability of your low back, and all of those things work in tandem. So you're stabilizing the low back, no movement in the low back, and using your breathography breath cycle that I'm going to do with you to stabilize in the low back. So let's give it a try. We have 8 deep breath retentions today, intensity with that breath, 3 breath cycles. Let's begin with our posture prep. Screw the hands, shoulder blades apart, pull those hands down. Let's take it, squeeze the glutes, close the eyes, head posture, backing up, zip up, posture prep, inhale, hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 1, inhale 2, and blow the air out, loosen your ribbon, hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, squeeze the glutes, 3, 2, 1, double inhale, 1, 2, drain the air, you're holding 8, 7, 6, pelvic floor, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, fill the ribbon, inhale, 1 more breath cycle. Head back, screw the hands, pull those hands down. You're holding 8, loose ribbon, 7, squeeze the glutes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shaking. Amazing work.